What's happening? I'm James Flatten with Grassroots Cycles. I want to just go over a couple common mistakes made when setting up your cockpit. Basically, the most important thing you want to do is in your most, your average riding position. A lot of people, they're going to those ergon grips and setting them up. So your hand position is like this, nice and comfortable. What that's going to cause is a lot of strain on your wrist. Your shock absorption is kind of doing this sort of thing. And then having their levers like this, they think with the high brake lever they can get further behind their bike and then everything straightens out for them. But in your ultimate pedal position and standing up position, back, anything like that, you want your brake lever to pretty much be in straight line with your forearm, wrist, hand, and your brake lever. You can go a little bit below it to make it kind of comfortable. There's a little bit of variation here with each individual person, but the main thing to do is you want a straight line down your arm to your hand. If you're like this, it's going to cause a lot of pain. Like this, obviously, you don't have any strength like that, so you're going to roll your wrists a lot. And also, with these disc brakes, what you want to do is pretty much just one finger braking. If you're braking like this, you're losing control because you don't have enough grip on the bar, and you're braking way too hard. And you're just going to skid up the trails. You're going to lose a lot of control when you're just reefing on your brakes, weighting the front wheel a little too much, things like that. So as far as the shifter setup goes, you want to make sure it's easily accessible from one position. So depending on your shifter, you want to adjust this. You don't want it to where you're having to rotate your hand in, hit your thumb, and then out here is fine. So, you want everything kind of in a little bit. Of course. Time for edit. So, like this Juicy and Shram's trigger setup, they fit together really nicely right here, but I find that it's really hard to set your brake up at the right spot, and then you're kind of having to strain to reach a shifter. So I like to bring them up a little bit so it's just nice and easily reachable, to say. So remember, setting up your bike, you want a nice straight line down to your handlebar, and your shifters are easy to reach. And I guess that would be about it as far as that goes.